Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to be looking at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Infected Superman action figure. This guy's part of the Merciless wave. It's my understanding that Infected Superman had an appearance for about 2 books in the current Batman and Superman comic series. A short-lived event, but looks like it's going to make a pretty cool figure. So let's go ahead and check out the packaging here. As you can see at the top, 22 moving parts, McFarlane toys, you got the Spawn logo back there, ages 12 plus. Here he is in the package. Looks like he has 2 alternate hands, a display stand, a collector's card, and then the Merciless legs. DC Multiverse Superman, collect to build the Merciless. So on one side, Superman the Infected. On the other side, simply says Superman. On the bottom, there is a barcode in case that helps anybody, as well as a bunch of credits. On the back, you can see the Infected Superman from the comic, instructions how to build Merciless, and then a couple other McFarlane DC Multiverse figures you should track down. And I did end up getting 2 of these action figures, one of which to open and enjoy, and one to keep unopened in my complete 6 and 7-inch Batman and related unopened action figure collection. You may ask yourself, how's the Infected Superman Batman and related? Well, not only was he from the Batman Superman comic, but he comes with Merciless, which is a Batman Wonder Woman Dark Knight's metal hybrid, and thus I have to have him unopened as he has a piece of a Batman character in the package. And I got this guy with a pretty big haul from Amazon. We've got 3 different figures, 2 of each, 4 figures if you count Merciless. Amazon delivered my Crow Robins a few days ago, and finally completed the wave today. And before we open these guys up, here's a look at where the unopened figures went, with the other unopened Batman-related action figures in front of my Batman-related comics. As you can see, all of their Multiverse Bat-related characters, all Batman and related. Alright, now that we got this figure out of the package, here he is with all of his accessories laid out. He does come with a display stand, a collector's card, 2 alternate hands totaling 4 interchangeable hands, and then the 2 legs for the Collect and Connect Merciless. So this is the Infected Superman. He's from the Batman Superman comics, I believe issues 2 and 3. In these books, the Batman Who Laughs was infecting various people, starting with Shazam, then Superman, although if you read the book, I believe Superman actually infected himself to try to trick the Man Who Laughs and go undercover. He later infected Jim Gordon. He was using his rookie armor to fight Batman and Superman. So let's check out the figure. Here he is, Superman on a new body. Look at his face, very sinister, very Joker eyes. Got that grin, got the dark around the eyes, still has that traditional curl at the top. This body looks to be superior to the Action Comics 1000 Superman. I've already seen people doing head swaps and customizing this guy. He looks really good. Now the shade of the outfit, a little bit too purplish to me. He needs to be a more vibrant blue, but I guess it's because he's infected. Going further down, it's got double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, sculpted boots, belt. His cape looks really cool. It's damaged, has a lot of holes in it. Very movable. Overall, this guy's looking really good. I'm really hoping to see them do a Superman on this body. I believe they've already shown a Bizarro on this exact same body. And McFarlane's just constantly upgrading each of their figures with each wave. Now let's check out his accessories, and let's start off with the boring stuff. So we've got his display stand here, traditional McFarlane stand, black perfect circle, got the DC logo at the bottom, got 1 peg for the peg holes in our feet, very thin, very basic. Now let's look at his collector's card. This is from the last page of Batman Superman number 2, when the Infected Superman is revealed. Just so happens I have this book here. You can see the Batman Who Laughs. He's with the Infected Superman. He says, "The world's finest, back together again." Pretty cool imagery here. Now let's check out the 2 legs from the Collect and Connect Merciless figure. It looks pretty good. It's got some nice sculpting detail all around, top and bottom, from the toe to the knee. Just a lot of detail in this thing. It does appear to be single jointed. This is going to be one of 4 different figures you have to get to complete Merciless. And Merciless is supposed to be the largest McFarlane DC Multiverse figure yet. Now let's look at his hands. He's got a total of 4 of them, 2 fists, and then 2 open, what appear to be grabbing or possibly choking hands. Here he is with his 2 fists, and here he is with his 2 grabbing or choking hands. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and his accessories, now let's check out the height of this guy. From bottom to top, sitting at about 7.1 inches tall, which is going to translate to about 18 centimeters. Now let's check out his articulation. Starting with his head here, of course it can rotate from side to side. Can look up and down about that much. It's going to get you some nice looking forward when he's flying. His head can tilt from side to side as well. Shoulders on a ball joint, they can go out more than 90 degrees, up, down, around, all that good stuff. It does have a butterfly joint between his shoulder and chest, allows him to go forward and back, up and down a little bit more. It's got a bicep cut below that. It's got double jointed elbows below that and go all the way in. His wrist, it can rotate around and it's going to be hinged as well. He's got 2 ball joints in his torso, one here, one here. Top one can rotate around, can also go forward and back. The bottom one can rotate around, but a little bit less, and go forward and back as well, giving him a very good range of motion in his torso here. His legs can go out about this far. It's not a ball joint, but a similar type concept. They can swivel at top just a little bit though. Go forward about that far, back really not at all. He's got double jointed knees below that. Then his foot here, it can rotate around, it can go up and down, it can tilt and rock a little bit as well. And then he has toe articulation. Here he is next to the Action Comics number 1000 Superman. I'm pretty fond of this Superman. I think he came out pretty good, and I've seen him get quite a bit of hate. Now looking at the 2 guys, I don't think there's a single reused part. If you wanted to customize this guy into the better Superman, you would have to transpose this guy's head onto him, as well as this guy's cape onto this guy's. Biggest difference is this guy's bigger and beefier all around. The arms, the legs, the chest. The biggest difference I notice is the torso articulation is a lot smoother on this guy, and this guy here, it looks a little bit rougher. Just the larger upper torso doesn't quite flow into the bottom body like this one does. This guy does have double jointed elbows on Infected versus regular. They both have double jointed knees. This guy's legs are a lot thicker than his. They both have the traditional trunks, belt loops on, sculpted boots. They're both very nice figures, but this guy's definitely a superior body, and I'm expecting to eventually get a Superman classic on this body. So far we have the Infected Superman, an upcoming Bizarro, and I'm ready for a regular Superman on that body. I've already seen a ton of people customizing this guy and adding his head to him. Here's the Action Comics 1000 Superman head onto this Infected Superman body. They match up very nicely. Like I said before, I've seen a ton of people customizing this body into their new superior Superman. Shout out to my boy Jason, one of his subscribers. He showed me a very cool custom he made. I will say for me personally, my collection is predominantly Batman related. This was the figure out of this wave of 5 figures I was looking forward to the least, because he's the least Bat related. I'll tell you my collection, I could use this guy for an Infected Superman. He could potentially even be a zombie Superman. But what I think I'm going to use this guy for the most part for, do you guys remember Hush? When Poison Ivy acquired a little bit of kryptonite, turned it into powder, and mixed it with her pheromones, taking control of Superman? I'm thinking I'm going to use this guy for, say Joker got a little bit of kryptonite, turned it into a little bit of powder, mixed it with his Joker toxin, and was able to infect and control Superman. I just see a lot of potential for this evil, sinister, Jokerized Superman in my collection. Here's the Joker. acquiring some kryptonite from his old buddy Lex Luthor. And you can see this Joker simply mesmerized by the glowing kryptonite as he takes a peek in the briefcase. All it takes is the smallest amount of kryptonite, and now Joker is ready to present his Jokerized Superman to the world. And here's this infected Superman choking the Rebirth Dark Knight's metal Batman. I don't know how he's going to get out of this one. Here's the man who laughs with the infected Superman, very pleased at what he's created. The world's finest, together again. Here's Batman taking out an infected Gordon as Superman takes out his rookie armored suit, just like in Batman Superman #3. Now let's check him out, compared with some other action figures, starting off with some other McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Here he is next to the rest of the McFarlane DC Multiverse Superman figures. Here he is with the entire Merciless wave, a home run for McFarlane. The quality, the detail in these figures is absolutely amazing. And if you ask me, it's a great value. Buy 4 figures at $25 each, and you get the 5th one, Merciless, for free, bringing the price down to $20 each. A great value in my opinion. And here is the entire McFarlane DC Multiverse collection that I have so far. I've got a total of 37 figures and 1 vehicle, and I'm not even fully caught up yet. Here he is with some other weird Superman type figures. Next, let's check him out, compared with some other action figures from different various companies, to see how he fits in both scale and style wise, in case you want to know which lines you can mix him with. I'll try to include different Superman figures as often as possible. Here he is with some of his McFarlane brothers. In front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from McFarlane Toys, all 7-inch scale. And here he is with some DST, or Diamond Select Toys. Then with some DC Direct and DC Collectibles Superman figures. And here with some NECA figures. Then next to some Mattel wrestling figures. And here he is next to some Mezco 1/12 cloth soft goods action figures. Then next to some Mattel Superman figures. And next to some Mafex figures. Then with some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And here he is next to some SH Figure Arts action figures. And finally, here he is next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. So overall, this is a very nice figure. The sculpt is excellent. It really makes me wish we could have a classic action comic Superman on this body. I've heard rumors that there's an upcoming Devastator versus Superman 2-pack, and maybe, you never know, they might use this body. His paint job is really nice. I like his face sculpt. It's very creepy. I think I can use this guy for a wide variety of different scenarios in my action figure world, and that's pretty cool. His articulation is on point. He's got double joints everywhere, everything you would want for a Superman figure, and his head is able to look up pretty nicely for some flight poses. Overall, if I were to rate this figure, I think I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. He was the one in this wave I was looking forward to the least, being the fact that I'm mostly a Bat-related collector, but he surpassed my expectations, and I think I can fit him into a lot of different Batman scenarios. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add it to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.